So
I'll be looking around for the person that did this or the thing that did this.
This looks very ritualistic to me.
Oh, absolutely.
Agreed.
And I'll be a bearded goblin, blood cultist again.
Oh boy. Okay.
So, this is the back wall where he is. The two children are here, and the wife is here. The large basin below is full of blood, but it barely contains the amount of blood that seems to coat the entire floor. Everywhere that you step,
Just time for us to do our job.
has that sick, squishy feeling as you're sticking to the floor. As it's the blood is not entirely dry, but there is no way that these four bodies could possibly have created this much blood. So
We have.
Tara said he was going to go cut the body down. Where is everybody else?
Bedtime.
Go watch the end of the movie.
I guess the cleric and the paladin will be doing their whole trying to.
Who's this?
That's me.
Up, back.
Oh heck no! I'm by the door.
Okay.
I'm looking for
Where you
looking
want to
for
be?
bad things.
Where you want to be?
I'm standing in the doorway, just kind of observing, and I'll make room
Where do
for
you
people to
wanna
get
be?
past me.
This is you. Where you
Probably
wanna be?
observing the wife's body.
Okay. I'm right here.
Trying to figure out what we're going to do next with them.
Okay.
I just need to find it because it's new. I'm looking at Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of beautiful-looking fairy fae floating around me in a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
It does bad things to.
I'm familiar with the spell.
Yeah.
Just let me know when it happens.
And I'm gonna actually walk a little bit towards the children.
Okay.
Just kind of see if the fairies get any badness.
So the pools of blood, or the blood that has pulled the ground, begins to pull itself together and coalesce into these blob-like forms.
Whoa.
So the speed at which they pull themselves together, there's like they're not doing it fast enough that they could get any kind of surprise on you. But it is initiative.
So I asked myself, what would Scott do in this situation?
11.
What are you doing?
This would be a great time to have a shark steel hammer. And he says that out loud.
19.
Daddy, put the fall out of my hand.
I got a 19. Anybody got better than that?
I have a 10.
I'm at a 19 as well.
No. So you got the 19.
Oh, okay.
Who's got
I have a 10.
a 10? Jeremy?
11.
11.
7.
7. Alright, so DM was it a 17? We got an 11, 10, and a 7. It's Mark. Scott. It's Jeremy. Do you remember? Anyone know what Nate rolled?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna put in there. Alright, Dave, what are you doing?
So these things are forming from the blood, huh?
Indeed.
Try to turn them.
I don't.
Not undead.
I don't think so.
Evil.
So I'll go up to the two that are to my right, and
Okay.
place myself in front of them.
Here?
Yeah, and then thunder wave them.
Is that fireball in the party?
I thought about it, but
What's Scott Garibay do?
guys get so bitchy about
Don't
those things.
ask.
Well, you're gonna hit us, right?
No. I'll cast it as a second level spell,
Okay.
and so they can make a.
Strength saves?
I believe so, something like that.
What's your DC?
Is it, con save?
Oh, con?
I believe so, yeah. That is a DC 13.
Okay. What is your damage, sir?
Thunderwave 2d8 or 3?
Thunderwave?
I don't remember either.
I think
You
it's
got the book
2d8.
open right in front of you.
So that is 12 points of damage.
And if you save, it's half.
Yes.
He gets smacked against the wall.
2d8.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So the one resists the push, the other one does not.
And as a bonus action, I summon my shield and axe to my hands. Oh no, I don't.
Why?
I'm not that level. I'm not that level yet.
You can't summon them both.
No, I didn't take the. I'm not that third level fighter yet.
Exactly that.
I was thinking
Okay,
ahead.
wait. Put that in the
All right.
Where's the glass?
over by the door.
So I guess I
Right here.
pull my axe.
All right. So,
Can we say they entered the area 15 feet within me?
this one's you. So those two, yes.
Okay.
What's me, isn't it? Yeah, that's me.
9.
This
and
one is Nate.
Okay, yeah.
And
Get
16.
in front of him to me.
So what was it?
A 9 and 16. So it's radiant damage.
A 9 to 1, 16 to the other.
As my little
All right,
fairies
is there a
blast
saving,
them.
saving throw on that, or is it they just take it?
Wisdom save, I think, for half. I'm gonna look just to make sure.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So for fireball, can I target here outside the room we're in?
No, because it has to travel through the space.
It'll hit the wall.
Remember, you're an invoker though, so you can
be selective.
be selective. Although it's a small room, so
If you hit the wall, it'll just do a half circle.
Jeremy, I'm guessing a 13 does not hit you,
No.
and a 21 does hit you, Mark.
Yes, it does.
So Mark, take 3. And Nate, what was your initiative?
15.
15, you are up.
Okay. These look undead to me.
They do not.
They just look like
blood
terrible
creatures.
blood creatures.
Yes.
Has anyone been struck or hurt?
Mark just took a few points of damage from the two flanking him.
what did they do?
They coalesced into, they're a
Pseudopod.
pseudopod. Yeah, there you go. Good word. And smacked into him. These two slammed into you. This one attacked him. There's two both him, and a small chink in Mark's armor. Proved unable to turn the blow aside.
All right, I'll go. And I'll attack that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to roll an attack roll. With my super cool bow. But probably my super cool bow did not make up for that roll. An 11.
That is going to hit.
Yes.
Your bow's amazing.
Two-handed, baby.
So you just smacked it over the head with a bow.
Yeah.
8 on the die.
So 12.
Daddy, what do you
Oh, I'm sorry, 11.
Your bow does D10.
Yes, I think you're.
It's counts as a longsword, versatile,
Nice.
plus a longbow.
Yeah.
It's like the Klingon batlet thing. I just
Or arrow style.
I overhand warped it.
Or arrow style, or Hawkeye, you know. Anyway.
Nah, two-handed overhand warp
Now
job.
he's officially doing it.
look at my bee?
Yeah.
You need to stop and pick like that.
On a TV show
They're up in the
arrow.
game. All right, so Jeremy, you're up.
Put them in front of me. That one's gonna miss.
What is that? What do you hit?
Give the number.
I hit on an 11.
10 hits.
Die 8.
Alright.
That's gonna be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
David,
Second attack.
for caster level, it's the highest level of spell I can cast, not 6 levels of me as a wizard, right? Or is it 6?
What? I'm not sure what you're asking.
19 on
I
the
just want
die.
to make sure my spell save DC is right. So I have 8 plus my int bonus.
Plus your
So we
proficiency
got
bonus.
8.
So 3 plus 8
Yep,
plus.
I got it.
8 second
8
time.
more. Scott.
All right, I'm kicking off. Oh, that one was taken out. Okay. I'm gonna kick off. So I'm an invoker. I'm gonna use a fireball. I can use my invocation to exclude them. Correct? Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to have either one of these been damaged.
Yes, he has been damaged.
Okay, I'm gonna hit these. I'm gonna hit these two. Those two are actually, yeah. It's a 20-foot square, so that's 4, right? So it's, if I do it here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not 20-foot radius. It's 20-foot diameter.
I got you. I'm
Right.
gonna go right here. I'll get these two.
It's pretty big.
Right. Yeah, and so
Basically
here's
8 squares, right?
Here's 8d6. This is actually 4, but so 6, 10, 14 plus 2 more. Ooh, nice.
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's bigger and badder than I remember.
So I can get him, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you could get all 3 of
Yeah,
them.
I'm gonna do that.
But how many people can you exclude?
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is a +3 modifier.
So it's 3,
So
right?
you could,
Yeah,
you could
I'm
exclude
good.
3 people.
Yeah.
So
And actually, there's 4 in the range.
right.
All right. Well,
Make
because
sure
you
all
guys
one of
whine
them
about it,
is
I'll
good.
take it. All right. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. So all 3 of them and me take 25.
I'll give him resistance as a reaction.
Thank you. That's really helpful. So I just took 13.
You can do that that's a reaction, resistance?
That's my 6th level power for Nature Cleric.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, energy types and the normal ones.
That's
like
pretty
thunder,
sweet.
Lightning,
The
fire.
the blood boils from the heat, but beyond that, you do not see any other reaction from your spell.
Roll your saving throw because you're going to take
Well,
half
I've
damage.
got
if
my
you
life
make
in
it.
half.
Well, you got to roll your saving throw to see if you take half damage or not.
Plus
And then
13.
he just halved it.
Whether he takes half or a quarter.
Is he
Yeah.
within my 10?
This is a dex save, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
You take half.
All right. I got it. I took it all. Thanks for the resistance. That really helped.
You're welcome.
All right. So Mark.
One attack, the one attack. I mean,
Nate.
yeah. Ooh. It's gonna be 10 to hit.
10 will do it. What's your minimum damage? You're using a greatsword, right?
Yeah.
800.
He dies.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll damage, I'll let you do that if you like.
I'll hit the other guy and roll the damage.
Okay.
He's hit.
Pick a place in the game.
16 to hit.
That easily does it.
Oh, crappy.
Oh, you're
20
okay.
damage.
Is that a 2 or a 1 there?
No,
It's a
threes.
3.
Okay.
2 threes.
What's the damage?
20.
That brings it back to you, Dave.
All right, so I got these two chumps in front of me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one of the
Did your Thunderwave hurt them?
yeah, did it hurt them? It looked like it, right?
It did.
I'll rip off magic missile.
Okay.
So the injured one first for 2 points, and then and then the other one takes 9. So,
That's
was there
all.
another way in and out of this? Let's search and investigate this room because
Yeah.
something happened here.
I would like to investigate.
Okay.
Cool.
So you spend some time looking around. What you gather is that they tied up Tallfellow, and you can gather based on the time difference of what the decay is of the children, of the wife, and of Tallfellow, that they tortured his family in front of him
Ooh.
to extract whatever information from him before they finally brutally murdered all of them.
We can't speak with dead on him. He's like, they never even asked me any questions. Damn. So it looks like it was done ritualistically. Does this appear to be what we've witnessed from the blood cultists previously?
Yes,
Yes, it does.
you would say without a doubt that like that there are ties. I should have put this in the other, as part of the investigation. The marks, the cuts, if you will, on Tallfellow's body does have that ragged tear in multiple places. It seems that exact cut pattern seems to get the blood out of something the fastest.
So, okay, I'm going to discuss with Asen because I know he has that book, and I'm going to go over the scene with him and the ritual that they clearly have done.
Meanwhile,
And
what do you want to do with the bodies?
do you think they were trying to do something specific with this ritual, or is this a standard blood cultist ritual of just the bloodletting?
Let me consult the book to see if there is anything upon this. I will check the book. And
That gives you advantage, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll confer with each other, and we're trying to determine.
Yeah, so that's going to be 14.
Okay, for
Actually, no, I'm sorry.
making a history
17.
check. What-
Arcana.
17.
Arcana.
I want to figure out what's going on.
There doesn't appear like while the bloodletting was ritualistic, it does not appear that there was a ritual cast here.
Okay.
From what you can see
Yeah,
and what you can
I will say,
extrapolate,
It
does-
appears it was a torture session to get specific information he knew.
Yeah.
I can confirm that much. As gory as this is, I believe we should take all the bodies out.
Yeah.
I agree with you, except for the problem is we can't actually take them anywhere yet because we're in
Oh,
this
that's true.
this crazy chaos madhouse.
But to tell the truth,
So did he build his house like this, or did somebody do
No.
this to his house?
We do know where the graveyards are. The family graveyard is.
the crypt, right?
So we could have possibly.
Well, there's a
buried them in the
graveyard
crypt.
and a crypt, so
that and
possibly bury
to,
them in the
that
family.
doesn't make sense.
Right.
Why would you have both?
yeah.
Right.
To your question, Mark, to to me, it seems like this is one of those crazy chaos things that's happened, but it's also somehow tied up with the blood quotas as well. So we've never seen these two phenomena in conjunction with each other before.
Right.
The chaos magic stuff has always been random.
Yeah, but remember when we fought that one chaos thing? It came out of like a blood rain, didn't it?
That's right, it did. It did.
When the old mayor, he burst into a gout of blood and.
Yeah, but I don't think that was chaos related. That was just
Any other
blood
doors in
magic.
this
It's
room?
like blood magic or blood demons.
Any other doors in this room?
No.
So there's no other way in and out.
No.
Well, at this point, I think what we need to do. I think what we know is that the blood cultists are back. Tall Fellow may or may not have been involved with them. I don't think there's a lot of evidence that Tall Fellow built his house like this. I think there's some event that made it happen this way.
Yeah, like along with the laughter thing, that's kind of a giveaway.
So this is going to be really unpleasant, but I feel strongly that we need to take these bodies with us now.
Where would you like to take them to?
The biggest thing is we need to take them out. We were paid by Linden Hemsworthy to find Tall Fellow. He's literally the end of our mission. So we need to take him to Hemsworthy.
Except for we can't get out.
Right, agreed. But rather than go out of here and try to find the exit, and then some weird creature manifests and takes these.
So you
bodies,
want to take the bodies to the entryway?
We're going to go. What we're doing now is we're going to go find our way out. We have to haul these bodies with us. That's my exact point.
Maybe we should take them to the entryway.
To where?
The entryway.
Yeah, I agree. but there's
I know
no
it doesn't.
way.
It seems
Yeah.
natural that would be the way out, even though we can't get out.
Yeah.
But I feel like that would be at least a little central locale that we can take them that we can then move them from.
Yeah, I feel like, the entryway is the least changed place, almost like the focal point of whatever's going on here.
Yeah.
So, like, once we figure out how to get out of here, I almost feel like if we put them at the entryway, if we can then get back in, we'll be able to find them there.
No, that is my exact point. None of us should let a single one of these bodies out of our sight. We need to carry them and battle our way
How
out.
many kids are there?
2.
So 4 bodies?
Each one of us needs to carry a body.
My whole weird thing is I was able to get in the window and out the
70%
window.
liquid.
In the window.
In addition
Stairs. But
to just the goriness of it, in addition to it completing Hemsworthy's mission, I really feel we should just honor their bodies. They should not be left in this place, even for another minute, because they'll be desecrated.
They've already been
It's
desecrated.
been desecrated.
The dining room. Was there? How big was the table, and was it covered with a tablecloth?
It was.
Or were there any large drapes?
You could easily find drapes or tablecloths to use.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So instead of actually having the camera, we can put them and almost make like litters to drag them.
Yep.
If that's what you want to do.
Agreed. But I don't think we can let these bodies out of our sight for a minute, because they'll disappear, and then we'll walk outside and we'll say the blood cultists are back, and they'll say, "Where's your proof?"
And then the bodies stand up behind us, and
Yeah.
they get well away.
This is actually, we've completed our mission, right? Except getting out. And we've also have proof to everybody to say the blood cultists are back, which is a big deal.
It is.
And we complete both of those if we don't let these bodies out of our sight for 1 second. But the second we let them out of our sight, we got nothing. We have no proof we completed our mission.
Yeah.
And we have no proof the blood cultists are
I
back.
do agree with you. It seems that everything stays in place, but that doesn't necessarily have to remain true.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me see something here. I think I got something for this occasion. I
Mr.
am
Clean.
going to ritually cast Tensor's floating disc,
All right.
and we will gently and kindly stack the bodies on that, and then we will cover them with the drapes out of respect.
Nice.
And that's how
that nowhere near comes close to the 500 pounds that it can carry.
Yeah, especially after they've been drained of blood and.
Yeah, the kids together top 10 pounds.
Oh, that's really gross.
It's not pleasant.
And just for the record, I want to state, Aislinn, when we get attacked by blood zombies,
You're gonna do what?
when we get attacked by blood zombies, these bodies are going to rise up to attack us. It's guaranteed. So, okay, with that, let's move through this. So there was nothing else in here of interest.
No. So, where do you want to go?
How many rooms were out of the blood cultist room?
None.
Or doors? None.
No,
Okay.
just the room you came in.
I think we want to go back to the entrance. I think there's virtually no. It's obligatory. There's no way it's going to let us out, but I think we should try it.
Well, we did. We tried cutting our way through the door. We tried kicking it down.
Even if we buried the bodies, wouldn't it?
We need to go
Still
to.
be
We
there
need
when
to
we found
keep
the-
exploring
yeah.
rooms until we figure out what's going on here.
Agreed. All right, so let's make a list, okay? And I'll start it. Well, actually, you tell us if this is doable. 1, 6, 19. These are all numbers I know we rolled.
Okay.
Is having those numbers written down, does that help us to say
No.
No,
Okay.
no, because the numbers are out of
it's
here.
arbitrary? Yeah.
Out of game, I'll tell you. You know,
Oh.
when you roll a number that is a unique room, I just move down the list.
Actually, we do know. We do know it. We've literally left a bread trail of his marks and our door kicks, so we can tell where we've been and where we haven't. We're gonna
Yeah,
open
we
the
know where
doors
we've been.
haven't.
Yeah. Oh no.
So we're gonna go so we're literally just gonna go to the next door we have not opened.
You can go to the dining room. There's one door off of there, or you can backtrack all the way to the entryway and go to the door there.
Dusty
or
hallway
you,
door.
there is off the dusty hallway, or there is an unopened door off the entryway, or you can head upstairs and investigate up there.
Well, we'll do the systematic. We'll finish this lower level.
Agreed.
Then we'll go back and go up.
Totally agree.
All right, so you guys have a handful of options. You can. There's an unexplored door off of the dining room, an unexplored door off of the entryway, and an unexplored door off of the dusty hallway off of the entryway. Or you can head to the upstairs.
Next closest room. Next closest door.
That sounds wise, but I think there's good reasons to go upstairs. Good reasons to go upstairs.
What? What's a good reason to go upstairs?
I'll follow the wizard.
Yeah.
Actually, well, let's finish down here first.
I
and then go
have a
upstairs.
premonition. I have
You,
a premonition.
you have a premonition?
Yes, a premonition that will be wiser to go upstairs.
As long as it
Upstairs.
doesn't end in you jumping off the balcony.
Agreed. I promise.
I'll make sure.
No balcony jumping.
Upstairs. Next
Yeah,
door needs to be open 5.
we will go upstairs.
All right, so you've got either you can go into the game room, into the abandoned room that Jeremy came into. You could go through the bloody hallway, the dusty hallway to an unexplored door, or you can
Let's go through the
off-
hallways.
5. Next door.
You land you enter into a room that has a staircase leading up.
Another floor.
Shall we check the other rooms up on this level first or go upstairs?
I want to go up. I want to stomp up the steps.
Yeah, agreed. I definitely want to go upstairs.
You climb up, and it's as if you are in a tower looking out into the vastness.
Are we inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay.
It's an enclosed tower.
Okay.
The weight of the outside world pushes upon you as the unnatural out in the distance just racks heavily upon your vision. You can't verbalize what it is that makes it so wrong, but everything about it twists your reality. It hurts just to look at it.
You want to jump out there, don't you? Is it bless you? You said it's enclosed glass windows.
Yeah.
Just think about busting
I
the
think
windows.
we're just we keep opening doors until we see an exit to GryphonGaff, which we have not seen at this point. Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to find an exit before we find the enemy, the thing that laughed at
the
us.
laugher.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going down to another room.
Well, let's think it through. Is there any way we can cut through?
We haven't tried it, but I'll take my axe through the window.
Again,
Same thing.
just like the downstairs, it seems to deflect off something before it
What
actually
about
starts
trying to
moving.
misty step through one of the walls? The outer
Sure,
walls
go
of the
ahead.
house?
I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to try it, and you're just going to appear inside.
Yeah.
Whatever this place is, the magic is so strong that it's keeping us from leaving.
And I mean, look at that. Do you want to be out there?
There was another door in the game room, other than the one I came
The
through.
abandoned room, the one you first came
Wait,
into. There were two ways to go
Before-
and you went into the game room.
Before we go to the next door, we burn the house down.
Burn the house
What if
down.
you get
I
out?
see a flaw in the sense that we're in the house.
Well, that's the point. The house
He
will
just
fall.
wants to use his fire magic.
It'll stink.
I say we tie up and gag the wizard.
Just consecrate this place, he
Okay.
says, with fire.
Did anything catch on fire? In
There's
the
no
last
bad
survival?
ideas in
I agree
in-
about
in-
consecrating.
As a last
Raise
resort,
However-
Yeah. Okay.
Shard Gale, I'm sure after a week of show being here, we would want to do that.
I do not think it'll work. I do not think the house will burn.
We'll do that after we drink all the wine.
Yes, indeed.
Go back to the window. The
When it
first
starts to
window
sound
I
like a
came
good
through
idea.
and open
I'm
the
sorry
window.
I held you up. You could go ahead and close the next door.
Go to the room I first came through the window and open the window.
It's not going to work.
Doesn't work.
Next door then. 6.
So are you going back to the landing to the unexplored room, or
Yeah.
back through the game room into the abandoned room?
Back to the game room. To the abandoned room.
And what did you get?
6.
It leads onto a balcony.
And where's the balcony?
That's it.
Outside?
What do we see?
Again, you see the vast wrongness. Although there is a, as it wraps around, there is another door.
4.
I want to reach out over the balcony. Does anything stop me?
Yeah.
And what is below the balcony?
The gardens.
Does that make sense based on where we know the gardens are?
No.
Well, first it was the front of the building we came in.
It makes a little bit of sense.
Okay, I'm going to say it makes sense completely, and just move on.
4.
It's definitely on the correct side in about the correct position.
Okay.
It's actually the closest
It's in
thing
the
to-
right dimension.
It's the closest thing to matching up that you would actually have seen.
Okay. I'll take that as 100% match.
So we'll try the door off the balcony.
4.
What is it with your low numbers? You find yourself in a bedroom.
Search the bedroom.
Valuables. He's a jeweler. Does he keep any here?
Search the bedrooms.
The wife might keep her jewelry there.
This appears to be the children's bedroom.
Ah.
There are a pair of small beds, a couple armoires, if you will.
No valuables. Sounds like.
Armoire is a jewel is basically, well, no, it's clothing.
It's a dresser.
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 Clothing, fancy dresser.
Any doors out of this room?
Yes.
Anyone else notice that there's only one closet in this whole place and it went away?
High number, 19.
They have no place to put any of their stuff.
You know, out of all the stuff, I haven't noticed, but thank you for letting me know that not even that makes sense.
Just pointing it out. It would be really hard to sell this house.
There are lots of closets on my list. It's just you're not rolling them in.
Why I don't know anything about that. I'm making an observation of what I've seen.
Spacious underground lake.
Well, there is
Maybe
that.
just throw
Complete
everything
with
in the lake.
monsters.
Inhabited underground lake. You
19.
enter into a library.
Finally.
There's a library with books.
This totally has books.
How boring.
Start perusing the titles. Look at the spines of the books. See what's in here.
Yeah, well, to
Perhaps there's a clue as to what's going on.
How many people are starting to read the spines or read books?
I will.
I will do that
Looking
as
for
well.
specific
Sounds like all of
information
us.
I will do the same.
on the family.
Wisdom saves.
17.
20.
6.
12.
Standing by me, you get +3.
Well,
So
how
17
big's
if
the
I'm
library?
close to Jeremy.
What was that, Dave?
17 if I'm close to Jeremy, 14 if I'm not.
All right, so Mark, Dave, Jeremy, you find, a couple, titles of interest, something that you might want to, pick up and read later. Scott, Nate, you are convinced that the answers are here. And you sit down, grab a title, and read.
Okay.
When you, if no one stops you, if you complete a book, the answer's not quite there yet. It must be in the next book.
All right.
They're insane.
Yeah, I think this is a good one.
I was looking for anything. I was just
Flipping
looking
through,
for
looking
specifically
around.
anything about the family and its history.
You're able to find a book on lineage.
So, try and snap him out of it.
What are you doing to snap them out?
Slap him.
Well, at first I'll just talk to him and be like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's all right here. All the answers are here. Why are you not reading with us?
It's useless. There's nothing of import here.
Everything of importance here. Look. I'll show them the book.
Yeah, I show him the spine of the cover. Like, you can see by the title that this obviously should have some information in it.
What book are you reading?
I don't know, what book am I reading?
Come
He looks
on,
at it,
use
what does it
some,
look
use
like?
some agency here.
Oh, okay.
Make up whatever you like.
Yeah, well, you see the religious errors of the Clefton Mountains.
I don't think this is going to help you. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure that's a real place.
Huh.
Let me assist you, my
can
friend.
speak Elven, right?
Yes.
Can you read it?
Yes.
Well then, stop messing with me.
I'm gonna
I don't
fire-
want to be.
I'm
I don't want to be
firebolt
here
his
any
book.
longer than I have to.
You're gonna firebolt the book.
Let me illuminate the subject for you, my friend,
Okay.
and then have firebolt on the book.
Wow.
All right. I appropriately freak out,
It ignites.
and I try and put it out, like clap it. So good.
So
trying to
he
read that.
burned the page that
I was reading.
that you were about to read. So the next line, you will never know what it said. The answer could have been right there.
So you're pissed.
I know you're under a lot of strain, Master Dwarf here, and do you know you could have just made us be stuck here forever now? I was just getting to the good part. It was going to explain what I needed to know.
For some reason, I do
Look,
not think
read.
that is what is going on.
And the way to get out of this crazy place of chaos is... Oh, look! A burnt page!
I cast detect magic and look around the library.
Make a wisdom save.
That's too higher than the last one.
All right, it hurts. There's definitely magic around. It glows in all sorts of colors.
Chant and charm heavy, maybe?
Definitely.
All right, well, I instantly shut that off. And after, like, stomping around, I whirl on the elf. I'm like, listen here, you foolish elf. This place is
The
ensconced.
dwarf is making a ridiculous amount of noise. You're having a hard time
Hey,
concentrating.
I'm trying to read here. And also, I'm going to kind of clutch the book after I saw him burn yours.
It's time to snap it out of his hand.
While he's stamping
I'm
around,
reading, so
while
I'm-
he's looking around, I'm going to get more books and start safeguarding them.
Indeed.
So I'm like, any book that looks
I'm
important.
about to go to Scott's
I'm stacking.
idea and start burning.
Meanwhile,
the
Insane
book with this
Land.
room.
Exactly.
I'm reading a book on their lineage of the family.
I'm going to open the next door.
Well, it stops here. You have to backtrack through the bedroom, the balcony, the abandoned room, the game room, which there are, dice and cards if you have any interest to grab them. Back through the landing to the unexplored.
The dice. Are
Okay,
also
so there's
cursed.
no way out of here. All right, I need these guys to come with me.
I took over the lineage with me.
I literally pick them up, push them towards the door.
You know what? Elf, can you can cast it? You can detect magic, can you not?
Of course I can.
Cast it. There's something you need to see.
Doing important things right now, but sure, I'll cast it soon.
Cast it on the book you're reading.
Well, you burn it pretty easy. I don't think it is actually magical. But if that will humor you enough that you can get back to using my proper name, and also,
You call him
Letting me
Elf, he
read.
calls you Master Dwarf.
which is as good as any name. I will get back to my book after I do this thing for you.
That is a good idea.
All right. So I do that. Does the book glow?
The book glows in a hue of magical colors.
Oh, that's actually quite surprising.
But beyond the book, the room itself glows in a painful bright hue of colors. Make a wisdom save.
The book I have is legit.
Oh, 21.
Okay, you're able to shake it off, but you feel you definitely need to stop concentrating on this spell because it's
It hurts.
painful. Painful enough though that it actually allows you to make another will save against the lore of the books.
Oh. Well, I guess there seems to be something wrong with this place.
Here's a book that might help. The lineage of the Tellfellows.
Oh, thanks.
You can make another save.
Oh, I did. 21. Did you hear that? Oh. 20. Oh,
you
yeah.
can attempt to resist the lure of the books.
Oh, okay. Well, that hopped into my dice bag, so this guy. Oh, no.
Okay. All right. So you still feel the answers
Okay.
are there.
Okay.
Despite.
Oh, these definitely have some magic to them, but
I
it's
don't want
probably
them to have
some
this
kind of
I give it to
Useful
the dwarf.
preventative fire and decay. I mean, look at the condition of these books.
I read as much as I could get as far as I can get before they
Am I
said,
having any luck?
Don't you
pushing him
agree,
out the door?
Shargale?
let's leave.
Between the two of them, they're always one of them is slipping back, always like, well, what about this one? And they're leafing through, reading.
You
Here,
grab one, I grab the other.
how about you three walk around and do whatever you want to do, kicking in
Right,
doors.
and we'll remain here reading.
No, you're gonna come with
Master Shargale and I will peruse the rest of the important stuff.
You'll find the answers that they're too
Yeah.
silly to.
Right.
I'm gonna take a piece
I'm
of cloth
just,
and tie it around his head.
He's already burned pages. I don't want to get him too riled up. So,
Blindfold you.
Does blindfolding me give me a save?
Are they blindfolding you?
That's what Anders is doing.
You're
Suggesting blindfolding him.
You're pulled away from your text. You want to get back there, but you can attempt to resist.
All right, I'll go even further. Can I have one of your inspirations to try to get out of this? I spent it. I spent my inspirations, and solving the entire mystery was
Can we
not
give
enough to
somebody
get
else
it.
a-
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
well, we haven't solved the mystery yet.
Yeah, you got to give him one of those coins back.
You will. Yeah.
All right, here goes.
I roll for it.
I rolled, and we get our wisdom.
You get your wisdom, and you get +3 from Jeremy.
You don't roll anything, Drew.
Okay. So you said I'd roll.
Wisdom +3. It is. Oh, I gotta get this. Sorry, 14. Oh, balls. Yeah.
It
Sorry.
was with advantage and And his +3, and still.
All right.
Didn't work.
Does being cut off from the books enrage me to the point of anger?
Yeah, you need this off. Like, the answer is on the next page. How
Anders.
dare they, cover your eyes? Don't they understand that you're trying to get
I'm going to
out of
shove
here?
Anders back with my hands, not with my weapon. I'll shove him back. Let me take this off and continue reading.
I think that's a strength check.
Yep.
You
Wizard
bounce
versus
off.
paladin. Unless
13.
he's knifed a guy to death with his own knife. Before,
Strength check?
so don't count the wizard out.
He totally shoves him back.
Oh my gosh!
Do you have athletics?
What?
Do you have athletics?
What?
Athletics 6.
6.
9. It's only a 9.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
easily
Well,
push him
sit
out of
back.
your way.
Say this. It's important to read these books.
Strength check.
All right, I think we're just gonna have to leave them here for now.
I snatched the book out of his hand
And what?
and ran for the door.
He's got the answer in his hands. Are you gonna chase him?
Got the answer. Come on.
Get the other ones too.
As I run him by, I grab his book if he's got a book in his hand.
Hold on.
I'm like holding 3 or 4 of them while turning. So he grabs it and all of them fall down like, no.
I'll try to strength check with this one.
All right.
15 this time.
All right. So if
21.
If the 3 of you work together, you can easily get the 2 of them out of the room. Your trick of
As soon-
grabbing the books is totally awesome.
As soon as he gets them to run out of the room, I shut the door and I snap the door handle off.
I still have the book on lineage.
Yeah, and if either of you, like I said, you guys definitely saw something that seemed interesting. I will totally give you guys agency of having a book of something that you want. Lore on.
Well, I have 4. Well, 3 plus the thing he's got important books.
Does leaving the room free us?
You can make another save with advantage.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
All right. Hopefully not 2 1s.
Come here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And-
It's a 20.
And you get the 3.
Come here.
All right. I've got a.
I'm sorry I shoved you, Anders. The power of those
plenty.
books was very
You
high.
need 15.
Yeah, I got
All right.
plenty.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have managed to, resist the spell. You no longer feel like the answers were there, but you felt confident that the answer.
Do we have a sense now that we were under spell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Say thank you for your patience. Sorry, we're not able to resist
When they're
that
gonna come in
spell.
their right minds, I tell them again, I got this nice book on their tall fellow's lineage.
Hey, that is helpful. So we actually have a book on Tallfellow's lineage?
Yes.
Nice.
Are you sure?
It reads like Genesis of the Bible, but
Took it out of the room, and it's still the same thing.
No.
I'll wait.
what do you-
I'll go to the last
I'm
page
just
and
looking
wrote,
at my $4 in the
all
link.
died.
The end. The end.
Well,
A dark ending.
I guess back through the gambling room. And as I go by one of the dice pits, I'm going to pick up the dice and throw them.
See what happens.
Nice.
Give me a roll.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll
Pick up the
2d6.
dice and throw them.
All right.
those be the dice.
Craps.
Snake eyes!
Oh man.
You hear and feel the house shake, and the voice that had been laughing at you seems to scream in rage.
Ooh, that was the answer though.
I guess you touched the wrong dice.
I'm going to stab my dagger into the wall. No,
Doesn't do
okay.
anything. It deflects.
Yeah.
No, it screamed. It might be a good thing.
I roll another set of dice.
Everybody, pick up some dice.
I am
7.
not touching those dice at the
8.
Yeah, I
library.
agree. I think it's
5
weird.
and 2. It's got to be doubles.
Is there a chess game?
No.
No.
I'll check the door.
Flip over the table.
So you go back to the landing, to the new door.
Isn't there a door here in the gambling room?
No.
I thought there was one.
There was the one unexplored door in the abandoned room that led to the balcony, the bedroom, the library. Which
Okay.
3-track back through into the gaming room, so you can go back into the landing, into the unexplored.
I do that at 5. And I take those dice with me.
Okay. So you have a.
Is there a card game there?
Yes, there were two decks of cards, 2 sets of gaming dice.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket the decks of cards.
Okay.
I flipped the table over. Indeed.
All right. So the door off the landing leads to a gallery. There is artwork all along the walls, and there is a doorway to the left and to the right.
What kind of artwork?
Yeah, I was gonna
Pictures,
say.
portraits.
Pictures and portraits.
Hey, Arby, this looks like your kind of thing.
You
Anything
moved
that
from
is-
elf to Arby.
Great. No. I just look. I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna look at the paintings and I go. Anything interesting?
Oh, they're exquisite.
The eyes follow us as we go through, totally Scooby-Doo style.
Wait, you said they're exquisite?
Exquisite. Yes, they're incredibly beautiful, and you would imagine valuable pieces of art.
Start cutting them out of the frames, rolling them up.
I will do that.
Well, there's a special way to remove stuff from the frame.
You also know that some things, the frame can be just as valuable as the
Yeah,
actual
the base
piece.
of
I shall leave it.
Right door,
You
1.
gotta roll it, all the paint starts flaking as it rolls.
Right door, 1.
Right door. You lead towards the stairs that lead to an attic. Miscellaneous junk left unattended for long periods.
Have we gone everywhere on the first floor?
But there's another door from the gallery to on the left.
Yes, there were unexplored areas,
Yeah, and there's one more door up here.
and there's at least one more door. Oh, there's one more door that you haven't gone through up here.
That we know of. So we'll check the attic, see what's up there.
As I said, it is full of
Junk.
cast off stuff, out of fashion garments,
Yeah.
old kids' toys,
Go up to the
discarded
attic.
projects.
Guess we're going down to the left.
Yeah.
18.
We're going to the left. We're not going down. We're not going down, right?
No, we're gonna finish
There
up.
was
the
another
top.
door on the left.
Yeah.
As the door opens, that voice that you've been hearing says, "I've been wondering when you would find yourself towards my. I have been so bored here, watching your exploration."
That makes 2 of us. What do we see?
Lying on an exquisite bed off in the corner is that horrific pile of
Oh,
veins and tendrils. The voice that you've been hearing clearly is coming from this creature, but you see no way that something like this could possibly resonate such a voice. My lord and master has gone through great lengths to bring you here.
Fuck, Helmsworthy.
You figured it out.
The mayor's a blood cultist. I knew it.
Wait, that was a joke, right? Is there any clues that this is actually Hemsworthy? He's a rogue, and he's an NPC now.
Shark Guild does not need any more blood cultist paranoia.
Wait, I want to say this.
You
I
don't-
knew the mayor was a blood cultist from the first session. I said it's the mayor. I just want to say that.
There's nothing that you've seen to think that Hemsworthy could
Well,
possibly.
he did have that sickness a while back. He had to get cured of.
It's true.
And he did have that dagger.
And we know
Kill him
GryphonGaff
when we get
mayors
back.
are always blood cultists.
I heard that's a thing.
It comes with the office.
Yeah, really.
No, in all seriousness, and your Lord and Master is...
It's the blood demon. Nikartis.
Starts with an N.
I'm gonna try to whisper something
Doesn't start
in character.
with-
An N?
I will say I'm gonna try to whisper to these two. Are you an elf as well, or half?
High elf.
High elf. So human, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. To all the people who are over 100 years old, I'm going to say, what is this creature? Be it celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. It's important.
I'm going to go with fiend and say,
Monstrosity.
it's a servant of Nico. What's the
Narcitis.
Narcitis.
Thank you. I'm ready. Okay, go ahead. That's what I need.
So, how, since we have some time to kill, how would you like to die this evening?
So this thing doesn't actually have hands, right?
No.
Okay,
Does it really look like it was able to do to the tall fellows what was done to them?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast. I guess that means initiative.
Channel
right?
divinity.
Yeah.
Turn the faithless.
We're gonna answer that with some power.
All right. So.
I'm really looking forward to see how you handle this.
Oh, you're still down in the woods.
I am. I know it. I know.
Whoops.
I know. Yeah. It's gonna
So what
be
do we have for
I'm
initiatives?
16.
11.
4.
14.
All right. So we
If you
have
hold your initiatives, I can turn the
16,
faithless.
11, 11.
I think we're gonna get some shots in.
What'd you say?
14.
Oh,
Yeah, but all it does is make it run away.
It makes him so it can't move. Failed save.
Oh, they can't. It holds them in place. I thought it made it run away. Okay.
Just change my nature. Painful.
All right. Now,
Symbol. Fey.
are you going in initiative order?
Of you that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw.
who's
This
got the
failed
better
save
dex between
creature's
you?
turn for 1 minute.
Well, my question
It
is,
takes damage. They turn
I've
creature
always
must
been
spend
curious
its
of this.
turn.
Why wouldn't I
Go
be at the
far
top
away
of the
from you
order?
as it can, and it can't.
because
will
you start to cast
will
your
move
spell,
And then they
to a
react.
space
Okay.
within
and
it.
everybody
Gotcha.
reacts, and the actual
Sure.
initiative order
It also
shows
Sure.
how
take
quickly in
reactions.
relation to that. So if anyone, is reacting to
You can always dash.
Scott casting the spell and want to allow
Try
him
to
to go
escape from
first,
effective defense.
you always
They're
can
good.
modify.
Go ahead, do your thing. guys.
But of you guys, who has the better dex?
I was
He can
16.
go. He can go.
All right, so Dave, you want initiative? What are you doing?
Well, it is most unfortunate
Pass me a paper towel, please.
that your master has not come in person, because I would love to have words with him. Creature.
I'll take it when you're done. Sorry, I did not sneeze on it.
Well,
And
I can remove you from your mortal coil and allow you to meet him, and then you can have all the words you like.
I apologize. This is okay. I have a question when you're ready. Go ahead.
so, with that, I just launch a volley of magic missiles at its face.
Okay.
There we go.
Maximum level magic missile.
Maximum level magic missile. Must have been reading my mind. Oh, I do get another one of these. Alright.
Well, I mean, I figure otherwise, starting off with magic missile isn't that impressive.
Magic missile.
14 points of damage. And I'll start circling out to the rear corner.
Towards this way.
Yeah. to menace it.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, man. I am going to heal him. Oh, they're not. They're D8s, not. You get back 12.
Reach out and touch
Shardgale.
someone. Scott, you're full.
I'm up.
You got
No,
12.
you're full.
You got 12
He healed
back.
you for 12.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Mark.
I cast Witch Bolt.
Ah, nice.
Well, just roll the die. 20?
It's an attack roll, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's an attack roll. I'll look at it for you.
If you don't beat a straight up attack.
You could probably just move on.
So die 12 damage.
I'm doing it as a second level.
Oh, you even got second level spells?
Range spell
Do I?
attack.
Range spell.
You might.
Range spell attack.
Probably better to just make the tackle first. If you don't hit, it won't matter.
I'll hit.
You're convinced?
It does D12. I'm looking at it right now. Like
Yeah, no, I'm trying to see what.
He wants to see whether he has second level spells to bump it.
As an Eldritch Knight. I mean, you're 6th level though. You might. I don't know their progression.
You know that. Ah, and I do.
You're a beast.
That's right. A bad mofo. So I use what, my dexterity?
No,
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 your
your
intelligence.
Intelligence.
Intelligence plus proficiency modifier plus the die roll.
What'd you say?
Intelligence, proficiency mod plus the die roll.
So 3 plus your intelligence mod.
15.
You strike out with this, bolt of energy.
Electricity.
It's a bolt of energy. And, he eels.
Crackling purple electricity.
He eels to the side of your strike.
That was so rude.
Scott, sir, you are up.
All right, I am casting Magic Circle. Fiend upon it.
Okay.
Is it a fiend?
It is a fiend.
Nice. All right, so it can't willingly. The creature can't willingly. I'm putting it on, so I'm reversing all this, right? So it can't exit the cylinder. This is when you cast. You can elect to cause its magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing a creature of the spectrum from leaving the cylinder and protecting targets outside it.
Okay, so you create a 10-foot
Yeah.
radius.
So it can't willingly exit the cylinder
Alright, so where?
by non-magical means.
Probably
up.
until somebody
And it-
attacks it.
And it has to succeed against the saving throw to teleport. It has disadvantage on all attack rolls on us, and we cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by it.
Score.
Is that just for the duration without any
And the
clauses?
duration is 1 hour.
Wow.
Concentration, right?
Yep. No, it just says no, it's just 1 hour.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. Done. Yeah, it's not moving. I'm good. You know what? I'm going to. We can attack in on it, right?
Casting time's 1 minute.
Oh. I'm done for the next 10 minutes, whatever. Or the next whatever.
do you
round.
want to?
This is the second time I've used a spell wrong. I'll
Well,
take it. It's yeah.
So you want to start casting that spell and
Yeah, I do.
okay.
Hey, I mean, if it's something really terrible,
Yeah,
we're going to want that stinging circle on it in a minute.
Yep.
If we're alive.
Does the 18 hit you, Mark?
Yes, it does.
He comes in at you with both of his pincers, and they clip you one shoulder after the next. For 20 points of damage. Then he comes in at Jeremy with this, tentacles coming right at your head, Jeremy. You duck, and he slams his head into the wall. He reels back, dazed. You're up, Jeremy. How does 20 hit points affect you there, Mark?
Yeah, it hurts.
Feels great.
But I'm good. I'm still not half yet.
Okay.
All right, his spell
In
hasn't taken
fact, I
effect
taunt
yet.
him.
Correct.
Like, my mother hits harder than that.
Channel Divinity, turn the faithless.
Okay.
Because once that spell goes in, you can't escape from it. Wisdom saving throw. It's what?
14?
14?
Well, that's what you have written down.
That's charisma ability.
Yeah, but the saving throw is the save he's got to
Okay,
make.
14.
And what happens if he fails?
If he fails,
Be your player's handbook.
okay, here we go. He's turned. The creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use dash action or try to escape from the effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use dodge action. If the creature's true form is concealed by an illusion, shapeshift, or other effect, that form is revealed while it's turned.
It begins to reel away from your power.
How long does that last?
A minute.
A minute or until it takes damage.
So we can now let Scott cast a spell. So I say we all back off. While Scott continues chanting.
That'd be nice.
Just took another action, but
Yeah, use it to back off.
form whip?
Yeah, do that because that makes a lot of sense.
No.
That's true. I've never seen that done. Can we? Actually, we probably know this place as well as he does by now.
Maybe.
Just keep backing out.
Well, no, we just wait until
Your spell kicks in.
wait till you're
Yeah.
done casting your spell, and
That's cool.
so we'll all move out of his reach.
So yeah, I'm gonna heal you. Wow, he's looking cowardly.
We all move out of his
And,
out of his range
13.
16.
for the
We
turn.
may be able to. Yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting.
I'm gonna guard him with. I've got my shield.
Does
Ready.
he get a saving throw?
Nope.
Probably not, because it's a minute casting time. It's
You're right.
like-
It does not.
they're like, who's gonna actually get that off?
The paladin wizard combo gets that.
Combo.
All right. So I mean, we got a minute. So I want to like look, kind of look at this creature.
Let's
It's
see, you got a book.
definitely-
How do we beat this creature?
It seems definitely like
time to
out
raid.
of this type of world, like weird, makes
Yeah.
our head hurt.
Yeah, it's comprised of like veins and intestines. It's very much a blood creature. If you had to,
Like a organ golem or something.
Well, we've seen blood demons that appeared in the town before several
Yeah, that's
times.
a
Yeah, you
So-
haven't seen this particular iteration, but you could completely, mark this as a creature of, Narcitis. He's talked about, his lord and master.
Yeah.
Demons always serve a hierarchy.
This is like middle management.
And certainly isn't top dog.
So,
Okay, is there anything-
you have it pinned. We have it pinned, but is there any way for us to actually do anything?
Well, we should definitely wait. We should give it its time. Let's circle it menacingly. give it the time because it's worth it.
So
I mean,
you
I think it's gonna
you
lock it
finish your
down.
circle.
Perfect.
And, you know, it's
All right.
it's now locked in place. What do you do?
Before this minute's up, I'm casting warding bomb on him.
Okay.
So,
And now
Not the
I'm.
one that shares hit points.
yeah. Well, we each get resist. Well, he gets resistance, and I take that. I take it.
Now I am going to use the spell you gave me back earlier, which I think will be incredibly helpful. Detect thoughts, and I'm looking through its brain
Oh,
for the GryphonGaff guy who's leading him.
Can I see that?
You got it. Just top of the page there.
It's a brave man.
Smite it
Looking through the thoughts of a fiend.
What's the chances that the madness will be permanent?
Would it make me? I'm the guy who's kicking down doors. Is it going to make that much of a difference?
Crazy wizards are so much more interesting anyway. Fizzban was the bomb.
What was he?
It says, all right. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. It is totally torn. It wants to flay the flesh from each of your bodies. Let your blood pool. Your brain translates the word into at its feet, even though there's clearly no feet there, as it's got a bulbous
He's like,
sac.
buddy, I got news for you. You ain't even got no feet.
What does he say? I shall flay them and serve their skins up too.
On your turns, you can either probe deeper into its thought or turn it to one of these guys.
I will say, I am now probing its mind. Attack
Deeper.
It. Yeah, I will say attack it. You guys can kill it while it does, no reason
So
to
what is
not
your
it.
DC?
My DC is 14.
Nice. So the spell ends.
Because he defeated it?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
That was a good idea.
Thank you.
So you know that it wants to flay the blood from your bodies. But
I will-
it is torn because from the magic of two of you, you've managed to keep it at bay. It is clearly a physical creature.
I will say, I'm saying, slay the creature. It cannot leave my circle. By the way, the circle is like clearly visible. It's like runes on the
Yeah.
floor, and yeah.
So what you're saying is I should not thunderwave it.
Why would that? Because it would move it.
Yeah.
Well, it's back in the corner. I imagine.
I'm going to hit it with the witch bolt again.
Okay.
It's a 24 to hit.
24 easily hits.
Wow, really? We can just wail on this?
18 damage. Electricity.
And now you can just concentrate on the spell.
Yeah.
We could actually just stop right now because for the next minute he can just
Yeah.
fry it.
No reason not to. We can literally stay.
I'm
safe.
really surprised they can't break the circle if you attack it.
Yeah, it's the
Sixth
the whole-
level.
It's the whole minute casting time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a spell you're technically supposed to be able to get off in combat.
This is one of those things. All right, so roll damage 9 more times.
So
Wow.
9.
I'll blast
12.
it with some Sacred Flame while we're at it.
No, it's 18d12. He's got it as a.
No,
It's only the first.
The
Oh,
initial
okay.
adds.
14?
D12. for,
You may not want to, because I mean and the only reason why I say is, whatever
11?
he did didn't trigger and allow it to escape. anything else we do may trigger some ability for it to escape. You can go ahead. Go ahead.
10.
I'm just gonna blast it with some sacred flame.
Cool.
So 12. Some shitty rolls. Keep rolling
Can't
the
move.
damn
People
one.
right from. Who's in melee with it?
Do I get to reroll one till damage?
No.
Not
This
all your
is
spells.
one more D12. Only one of those.
12.
Ooh, nice.
You rolled 2 dice. And
I rolled 2 dice. I picked the 12.
it doesn't work that way.
He's rolling advantage on damage.
No, it's 2d12 I get.
No, it's
Each
Not
round
every
you-
round, no.
it's only the first one.
It's only the
Oh.
first initial bolt that gets the extra damage.
So unless you have a 12 on both of those dice, re-roll just 1 die, please.
That's rough. It's gonna be super low.
Yeah, I didn't watch. Fucking one.
Is he in melee with it, or was he hitting it from afar?
No one's in melee with it. No one should be in melee with it. It's trapped. It cannot
So
move.
Ted,
you can just
DC
literally fake cushion it.
14. I think it's a reflex save for Sacred Flame.
Should I use my
You either
whip?
take all the damage, you take none.
Okay.
Do you have
So-
a bow?
Are you
No,
doing
you don't
this
know
every-
about
every
this.
round?
Yeah, I'll just blast the crap out of
Okay.
it.
I knew
Sacred
sword.
Flame. Hey, do you want to just take an average here?
I'll make 9
That's
saves.
awesome.
Oh, okay.
How much damage did I do to it? Total.
Not as much as you thought.
Oh, boy.
So I can hit him 30
All
feet
those
away.
ones.
Maybe it's
What's
got
your DC?
resistance
14.
to lightning.
And it's
Yeah.
what?
Reflex.
Reflex?
Not that he's
Dexterity.
going anywhere. Oh, isn't it with disadvantage?
Yeah, I have disadvantage to attack you.
Oh, okay. Disadvantage to attack us, not disadvantage to saves.
Oh, yeah.
That would be brutal.
So I
The only
haven't
thing you're stuck
cast
in a
any
magic
Alright,
hole.
so
We're blasting
you can do 3 effects.
Okay. Well, if that's already done, then I already rolled 3, and then I stopped and said, I wonder how
Okay,
many
so
going
what-
to pass first.
So, how,
I'm just gonna let loose with 5 rounds of magic missiles on it.
what's the damage that you?
That's awesome. That
That's
totally-
radiant, right?
Are we
Yeah.
going in order, or are we just going really
You have nine rounds to do what you're going to do.
But we're not getting close to it.
20 radiance.
I got 30 feet. Got 30 foot attack. 30
This
feet
is
attack.
strange.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
So let Dave already declare what he's doing. So
So let's see, that's 1 spell.
I'm going to hit him with Melf's acid arrow.
one person at a time. Look,
Okay.
he's doing.
Should be going in order.
Jeremy says he's going to do something.
Chill, y'all. Damn.
Yeah. I got you.
That's why there should be
Oh,
order.
10.
There is order.
If it can use teleportation or interplanar travel, it can make a charisma save to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I read that part.
All right, just checking.
I can't. I'm not going to just create an excuse for it. So.
Well, no, I mean, if he had the ability, I mean, we're in a different plane of existence here, right?
So, okay, so that's 13, 17, 20, 21,
And
22,
he kind of brought it on himself. He was really chatty.
29, 30,
Was he monologuing?
35,
Yes, and he failed his turn save,
39, 41.
so he got locked in the circle.
Yeah, and you know what? You guys can suck it. I didn't
42.
fudge the save. I took the 2 that I rolled.
44 points of magic missile damage after. So round after round, I launched barrage after barrage of magic missile.
All right. So what is Jeremy doing?
Thorn whip,
Okay.
30 feet away. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Wait a minute. Thornwhip has a pull to it.
But you don't have to pull, do you?
Thornwhip pulls.
Moonbeam.
How about something that doesn't bring it right to you?
2 attacks. I got 2 attacks.
With
One of them is Moonbeam. And it's 2 die 10. Which I don't have 10 side. I have 1 10
I'm
side.
so inspired. I'm trying to figure out ways that we can
110
delay
side.
combat for a minute from now on.
Whenever we encounter a fiend, all right, turn it.
All our encounters are from 500 feet away.
Like,
Blind blank. Moonbeam. 2 die 10.
We could.
Radiant
I could
damage.
use my
Attack roll is
companion
50 damage.
to
It's a saving
see,
throw.
and then like
Let's
start
set
the
it all
combat
up.
right there.
Concentration up to a minute,
Crap.
so I can keep it going for another attack.
Yeah, but
That's good.
oh, that
is it an
was
attack roll or do I make a saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. Ghostly flames are causing searing pain. You must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2 die 10 radiant damage on a failed save,
What if I pass?
or half damage on a successful save.
Okay.
Again, if it's a shape changer, it's saving throw with a disadvantage. If it's a shape changer, it makes saving throw with disadvantage.
It is not.
If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form.
Well,
It can't
it's
assume
fine. It's not a shape changer.
Rolling damage.
twice.
Okay. 8.
8 and 6.
What did you want to do?
All right, I want to hit it with Melf's acid arrow,
Okay.
then a firebolt, and then magic missile. Every round thereafter. You want them rolled?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Okay. So Melf's acid arrow is going to hit it for
Is that an
4d4.
attack roll?
A ranged spell attack.
I guess that's what we'll be doing every round too.
That misses.
Concentration.
Yeah. Actually, all right. So on my firebolt, I'm going to go ahead and for my firebolt, I believe that's a ranged spell attack as well.
It is.
It's also
Do
a
we
fire
get
attack.
advantage because it can't move?
No, it can. It
It
can
has
approach.
It has quite a lot of space.
It has the ability to
It has
dodge.
10 feet. It has
Yes.
literally no space.
It can dodge. No.
It because it can't approach. It's dodging. Its armor class is actually better.
Yeah, but here's my point, all right? 1, 2. It literally has nowhere to go. Am I right? 5, 10.
It
Can't move in any way.
But it can move his body.
It can move its body.
Yeah, it can
Okay.
still dodge. It's not restrained.
That's
that
it's
will
a
hit.
crit. All right, and then, and it's a crit. Well, actually, do you crit on spells? Or
You
no?
do, in fact.
Yeah.
How are crits handled in this?
You double the dice.
Did you crit on the firebolt?
He did.
I did.
That's probably immune to fire.
Have we? Oh, we nobody's hit
So
with
you're
fire
6
yet,
level,
right?
4 die 10.
Thank you.
That's with it doubled.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Thanks. All right.
So 5.
5 and 16, 21. Now, I'm looking for clues on whether that did hurt it or not.
It did hurt.
Okay. Did it look like it was reduced or?
Yes.
All right. So it looks like it was reduced. And then the rest, so how many rounds do we have each?
9.
9. So I have 7 rounds. I'm going to do 7 rounds
Okay.
of magic
You
missile.
have 7 first level spell slots left.
That's a good question.
Mine's concentration, so I
I've
keep
got
going
4.
for 1 minute.
Yeah, so technically you should finish off Jeremy because he actually, it's a concentration spell. It just stays there.
Okay. He said that's all he could do. I
No,
won't-
up to a minute.
Yeah, he
Okay,
just.
I'm giving people what they have, and I'm telling you to do what you're doing.
Okay. So here's my 4.
Yeah, make 'em
All right.
safe
So
again.
magic missile and sorry for the delay here. Okay. So that's going to be 1d1 plus 4, and then each one. Oh, I can only. Yeah. Okay. So here's the 4. There's 3 actually.
Just hold on because I can't follow both of you.
9 and 10, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
I have 3 more rounds.
Okay.
And with those rounds, I'm going to. Yeah. All right. I have.
Hold on a second. Let-
So he has to make he would have to make a saving throw every round.
Okay. And how many?
For 9 rounds.
All right. He passes all of his saves.
Okay, he passes all of his saves. So Jeremy, hold on a second. Let's do this. So that makes it easier in a sense. So all right, 1 round, 2 round, 3 rounds. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Here, roll them all.
Happily.
All right, so
Even with that halved, you're gonna bring him down. That's 18 die 10 out
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome.
there. Now,
What'd you do to him?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam?
slowly broiled him to death.
Yeah.
What is movie? It's actually
Searing light.
Searing light coming down.
It's a
30,
Oh, you have to look it up. Oh, yeah, that's
40.
cool.
yeah, it's a light effect.
It's nice.
So you guys are totally broiled through my creature without him,
Ever hit it?
Well, no, he attacked Mark. He did, some considerable damage, and I was a little leery because the creature that I picked literally had the ability to dish out some serious damage.
Oh yeah,
But-
I figured from one round and the amount of beating he just took,
Silver
he could have probably
light
taken down
shines
Mark and
down.
somebody else. Easy.
I was expecting to drop a player with this, and
Or 3.
Yeah,
that was possible.
So
but
if anybody cares, that was 85 points of damage.
She'll let me run Rude. Rude Scribe. I would have never. I seriously got that spell tonight.
what?
magic
The magic circle.
He'd been like, all right, rune scrap, demon.
Fire mark. That doesn't
Actually,
can't do anything.
I took the fire. I took the fire route. That's the one I asked for. Sorry. Go ahead.
It was not immune to fire.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's
Just
good.
resistant.
Just resistant. It had advantage on all magical saving throws,
Wow.
and with making a con save with +8 and advantage.
I'm surprised it failed the wisdom save.
Happens.
That was
It
luck.
happened. It was a 50-50.
Did it have? Was it creating all this in the house? It was,
We don't know. We actually don't know.
you
Now let's
yet.
now continue with the things
Yeah.
charbroiled.
Oh, I am going to look for any clues or a death rattle. Like I'm going to look listen real in case he's like, I served you well.
Helmsworthy.
Helms were there.
No, but by the time you unload your magical repertoire, he's sitting here just holding the bolt. He's sitting here holding the bolt. You guys are all just unloading spell after spell after spell, and it's one of those things that you have the full protection of this magical barrier. So by the time you guys finish your spells, there is clearly nothing that could possibly be alive.
We better hope there's not a second wave.
I still got me sword. And when I pick it up, it goes, wow, that was awesome.
So
No, the body's still there.
no.
Okay, just meant
Dissolves into blood.
It dissolves into
Goo.
blood and goo, and
All right, let's pick up our corpses. Trudge on.
So is there anything else in this room? What is there was just that thing on a bed?
yes, this is
Really gross. So this is probably the tall fellow's bed chamber.
this is
That's
the,
what she said. Sorry.
this is clearly a master suite. A full king size bed enough to house this gigantic creature. There's a dressing closet and a dressing room and armoires and bedstands and everything that you would expect to be in a nobleman's bedroom, boudoir, whatever is here.
Jewelry.
What was the parade for in town?
What?
that's kind of a random question. I gotta say.
And he's talking about Woodbury, I'm pretty sure, not
Yeah.
GryphonGaff.
It's a Woodbury Fall Parade. Teddy's,
I'm
Teddy's
gonna look around and see if there's any clues. Like maybe tall fellow got betrayed, or maybe someone sent him friending letters.
Well,
So I'm gonna rifle through his things.
I totally agree. The wife's jewels. We've already seen one bedroom. The kid's bedroom is the wife's jewels here because he was a jeweler.
Yes.
There to here.
Oh, absolutely.
What's the GP?
Shardgale's like, show me the money.
There is a ridiculous amount of jewelry here, and there's a full jeweler's chest.
Wow. I think we should
I was
split
actually
that
thinking
up.
about putting the bottles of wine back and stuff. I'm like, because now we're like robbing this guy.
I'm not.
Nobody else is gonna use it.
All right.
What about his next of kin?
Now, some of you might be looking at
They're
this
carrying
as a. Oh,
Oh, we don't know. He might have
As,
a nephew or something.
as burglary, but I'm looking at it as an experiment. I'm not confident if we do get out of here that this house is going to be where it's supposed to be when we
I
get
totally
there.
agree with that.
Well, that's the only thing I was thinking too.
So
is,
that's
like,
why-
did the wine cellar actually belong to him, or like did one poured in?
Yeah.
Because I don't think he owned him. I don't think he had a crypt and a graveyard. That just seems weird.
Well,
we'll
there's
see.
definitely areas.
Well,
that
that's
were
why I
not
took
over
the
here.
statue.
Yeah.
I didn't take it because I was burglaring the
Yeah.
place. I took it
So,
because
I'm going.
I want to see if this place really does exist in the real world.
I'm going to pass the jewels out and split them up 5 ways.
Well, I took the wine because I wanted to drink it.
I am going to get some of that wine myself and drink plenty.
So, as you sigh and you breathe, you know, stepping out of the burgled bedroom.
No papers.
No.
Oh man.
The entire house shudders, and you kind of get that you get the sensation as if the house just had a chill run down its spine. You can't explain how you have that sensation, but that's your interpretation of
What just happened?
what just happened.
So, I want to just look in some of the rooms we've already been in, and see like there was an office, so that's might be where you want to check for the papers, to see if everything is kind of like where it was. I'll start with the garden. Let's see. I'll start with that room first.
As you begin moving back towards the entryway, doors close behind you, and it's you hear like shifting, shuffling. You're not quite certain what's exactly going on. Not that kind of shuffling, as if like
The music kicks on.
I think we should
heavy
put-
shuffling.
Like in Alien,
heavy things are being moved, or
Yeah.
I think we
Alien
need to
versus
move.
Predator.
Okay, I'm no longer interested in going to the wine cellar.
We need to move fast to the exit. I think.
Well, hopefully it is an exit.
I think the house is just being put back the way it's supposed to be.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, I don't want to be put back in between any of the house's rooms, so
Yeah, I agree.
let's go to the main entrance. Seem to be intact.
Yeah. Heading toward the main. The main
So
entrance.
you get to the entryway. Whatever doors you've left open are still open. Whatever doors you've left closed are left closed. But standing in the entryway, you yet again have the stairs behind you as you descended, and you have the 4 doors to either side, and you have the door to the outside world in front of you.
I'm gonna open the door with the garden real fast.
Was it left open or?
The garden
No,
door was closed.
It was
I think.
closed. I closed because I wrote garden on the door.
Well, yeah, but then we could come back through, so I guess it depends on whether we closed it behind us.
So
or
was it open or was it closed?
Open.
I think it was probably
Okay, if it was open, then it is still open.
What is through it? The garden.
The gardens.
Shut the door.
Okay.
I'll shut the door. Do we hear that grinding now?
You
noise?
do.
Open it.
You open it, and you see the kitchens.
I really think we
Is
should-
the office still where the office was? Right next to
The-
what originally was the gardens, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go in there and see if there's any like correspondence that's.
That room was firebombed.
This is the room that
That's
was
right.
torn in flames.
All right, I can't get to the wine cellar.
Why-
I can't
why-
get any documentation. All right, I'm just gonna go sit in the entranceway on the stairs.
Well, yeah, I want to try to exit. I want to see if we can exit.
I don't want to get stuck somewhere weird.
Yeah. Does anybody want to remain here?
Not particularly.
Oh, did someone try the entranceway? Open it?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll open now.
So
Yeah, I agree.
as you reach for the door, you hear the totally. You know, you hear the rooster crow as dawn light pours in from GryphonGaff through the open door. Why you're hearing a rooster crow, you're not certain because you're in the middle of a city.
Someone doesn't have a permit for those.
Before we leave, we heard the creature talk for a little while, and he mentioned his master. I want to use the words he used and the cadence he spoke with to see if I can recognize any patterns of speech he used with patterns of speech with his master if I've met them.
Drop a die.
All right. 11.
I'm gonna allow you to use inspiration on this roll.
Does that mean I get to use one more?
Yes.
Can I help him with like bonus inspiration? Because I got 2.
Because of the exact wording he used, I'm giving him advantage on this roll.
Thanks.
Is what I'm saying.
So I get to roll one more die?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks. That is an 18.
Okay. Because you used the word cadence, the way he actually said it, you think he's referring to a lord and a master.
Lord and
There are 2 people that he was actually referring to.
and master. So he
Not
serves
Lord
more
and
than
master
one.
as in one guy.
Right. He serves
So-
more than one master.
So
Serves
his
more than one
master is
person.
probably Narquitus, but the Lord is someone he's working for within the town.
Yep.
So that could be either the mayor or another one of the council members, possibly.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this was an attack on a council member.
Yeah. Agreed.
The whole situation stinks to me. Thought we were done with this crap.
They are back. They are back.
Hey,
So as soon as it exits out the GryphonGaff, I am out.
Yes.
I'm going to make sure I'm off the property of this building,
Agreed.
and I'm going to look at the building just to say, like, yeah, everything's where it's supposed to be.
Does it look like that from the outside? Does it look like it like it should normally?
when the last of you exits the house, the door closes behind, not slamming shut like it had done before, but just as if, casually it closes
closed
behind. And you again hear that shuffling noise, and any further inspection of the house reveals nothing of the chaos that you went through last
Is the house connected to other houses, or is it by itself?
by itself.
We should burn this thing to the ground right now. It's the scene of 4 murders and a gateway to a bleeding star dimension. There's not a reason in the world not to turn it to ash right now.
I think that was due to that fiendish creature.
I think the places could easily be haunted just by the massacre that occurred there.
Mass consecration.
Yeah.
The words that were spoken, a lot of power was enacted to bring you to that place.
Well, and the problem also is the blood that they drained, which absolutely could be a spell component, still exists within the home. Anybody opposed to burning it to the ground?
I could look over there in this instance, I'm sure. This is not normally how I would.
I think
Arbalest.
because we are the only witnesses to what really happened, if anybody wishes to look in upon, investigate this further, it is our word. Now, several of us are
Keep it
heroes
as
of the
evidence.
town, but I do not want to have a whole bunch of questions and strange looks.
Jeremy, you know that your wisdom's pretty decent, right?
12.
12. Okay. Well, your wisdom's above average. You know that your compatriots have carted quite a lot of stuff out of this house.
Mm-hmm.
As Arbalason has just said, that you guys are the sole witnesses. If you burn down the house, that destroys any proof of what has actually transpired within. If you were to then rob and then destroy any evidence inside, you could literally be considered nothing more than plunderers and murderers.
So, robbing it's one thing. Destroying it's a totally opposite, another wrong thing to do. Because at least if we don't destroy it, we have the proof of what's going on.
I agree that this
And
place is hideous.
We're
and
not
has been
considered robbers. We're considered heroes.
messed up with dark magic,
Yes.
and I will go back in there with somebody accompanying me. But I am not going back in there today until I have drank at least 3 bottles of Elven wine. So however long that takes me to do that with decor, that's what I'm going to do.
So we will bring the body. I think we bring the bodies back to Hemsworthy now, right? Yeah. We will, as respectfully as possible, bring the bodies back to
Everyone
back
else
to
probably just
Hemsworthy.
thinks we have like a slaughtered cow on it or something.
And Asen
It's
does
covered
look
up.
back longingly, just kind of losing his opportunity to burn that house to the ground.
That's okay, because as you go into the distance, the house looks at you longingly as well.
Yeah, because he totally wanted to be burned to the ground. I completely agree.
No, it really wanted to eat you.
It wants you.
Oh, yeah.
It wants to
It's
eat
still
you and devour
evil.
your soul.
All right, yeah, we will go to Hemsworthy.
With the bodies with us?
Indeed. Oh, absolutely. We need to present them.
I'm going to put, for all that it matters, I'm going to put a
Do not
message.
enter.
Yeah, like a
Yeah, exactly.
under investigation, criminal, criminal to enter. I was like, oh, I'll write whatever the hell. I'm a noble.
Wait, as you write that, I'll say, you know what would be a really good sign not to enter? A huge smoldering pile of ash. That's a great symbol.
Well,
like,
what
not
if
to go in.
what if other houses are light?
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
We'll
Samuel
go
will
back to
take pepperoni.
We'll go back to Hemsworthy.
Hemsworthy is, utterly distraught. Both at the, the fact that, these antics are possibly back, in his city, but the fact that, a, friend has, departed this world, and quite gruesomely.
Yes. It was good that you were not there, my friend.
So he says that he will have the home inspected, dealt with, and make sure that they receive a proper burial. What
I wish to personally aid in the digging of their graves and in their internment.
Well, there was a crypt in the house, I think.
There's no Mayor Hemsworthy. These bodies should not be returned to that awful house where they were murdered. They should be buried in open ground, under an open sky.
About by the nature, the shrine.
That's an excellent idea. Actually,
The guardian can watch over
actually,
them.
I wish, and we will ask the priest, the elven priest
So
in
he has
town, if
friends
he
in
would
there.
consecrate the ground, and I'm gonna shut down the shop. I want to see them. I want to dig the hole and see them buried.
okay?
Respectfully, and because I think it's totally it's important their bodies be put, and I want them buried on consecrated ground.
I know a place we can take them.
So what steps? Like he seems yeah, he's agreeing to all of this stuff. Thinks that these guys definitely need the respect that they deserve, but he's focused on this cult thing. He's gone through it. What can we do to get rid of them? Like we thought that they were gone already.
Apparently nothing. These things are like tunnel rats. You drive them off and they come back.
I believe we should immediately, and I am sorry to say this, Mayor Hemsworthy, all officials of the city should immediately lose all of their powers and positions, and there should be re-elections for all of them. Because the last time we had this problem, it came from your very position. All government officials should be immediately stripped of their positions, and elections should be held this week.
I do not think that.
I don't think that's the best way to go about it.
I think that's going to fly.
That's just
I don't think that
the
is going
cost
to
of
get
the elections and all that stuff. What's the point? The
The,
most popular people
interrogations?
are the ones
Yes.
who've been elected. They're just going to be
Investigations?
re-elected.
Yes.
Yes, and even if it's some kind of position due to rank or stature or bloodline, they are most likely going to have the ability to get elected. So, I think we might. It might be best to not speak about what happened. Perhaps there was. I would rather say that this was some kind of ailment or something, because all that anybody else knows besides these people right here is that something is strange and the family is missing.
So keep the information concealed so as to not incur a panic while we investigate within.
Yes, and then we find out what is going on and who we can trust and who we cannot.
Because we believe there is someone else in the town directing this creature. A lord, possibly.
I thought this whole mayoral thing was have been easy. We dealt with this already.
As did I. my
Clothing
friend.
always
As
needs
did I.
mending. That's a wise man once said.
Yes, a wide band indeed.
Said what?
Our clothes
There's
need
always
mending.
going to be something that needs to be stitched up,
Yeah.
repaired.
So, but why do you think Tom was, or what was it? No, tall fellow.
Tall fellow.
Why do you think tall fellow was targeted? I mean, clearly, the part of the attack was getting us to investigate. So it was definitely retribution upon us for driving the blood cultists out the first time. But I wonder if it goes a little deeper than that. And the office of maybe he has something stashed away in his shop.
It's possible. Actually, yeah, what would he have known?
Yeah, we don't want to get into
Because
the
they did burn his
shop. We
office.
want to get into the shop.
So, here's
his
another
office
one.
was burnt.
Yeah.
I found no papers, no correspondence, which is highly unlikely for a person of his stature.
Well, of course not. It would have been in his office.
Yes, as to say, he had no other places that I saw that he had such things, so they burnt
this-
the only place that would have everything in it.
This definitely needs some investigating. Can I trust you, my friends, to continue looking into this
Of course.
discreetly?
Do we have authority to go to his shop?
Absolutely.
To investigate.
To investigate. We already got enough jewelry. We don't need any more.
I'm not taking any of the jewelry.
Oh, I'll take his quarter.
Hey.
Gotta remember, criminal background.
He's trying to break free.
No, in all seriousness, I actually desperately need the gold to.
I'm
for
just gonna
spells.
whatever I'm getting from the jewelry, I'm just turning it back to the lodge. So I'm giving back.
You're so selfless. You're a hero.
Unfortunately, gold literally equals character power for me.
So he quite distracted. He bid you guys adieu.
I hate to do this, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. I want to carefully perceive if there's any clues that he is the new mayor doing the same thing the old mayor did.
Nothing that you see gives you any indication of that.
I mean, he does have this blood cultist membership ID card, but other than that, it's pretty much he seems.
That was a
You know,
gag
Hemsworthy.
gift I gave him last year.
Divine sense.
When he became the mayor, that was my mayor present.
Zone of truth.
All right, so
What do you want?
Well, wait.
we're going to look into it.
Divine sense. Zone of truth. What do you want?
Well, this is terrible, but I hate to say this, but Hemsworthy is an incredibly dangerous character now. He was dangerous when he was a PC. As an NPC,
Oh, yeah.
he's outrageously
What do you mean?
dangerous. He lies constantly. And now he's in the exact same position that gave us 100% this problem.
So if he's telling us the truth on everything, we got to be skeptical.
I would never. So okay,
Hemsworthy
as we are
Hemsworthy
going.
is an upright businessman
All right, you know what?
with
I'm going to
squeaky
stop.
clean books,
I'm
as if they've been scrubbed.
In character, I'm shifting back. We need to kill him.
In character. In
Not
character.
I think the rooms are affecting you.
Yeah, that's a little bit
Well,
too far.
the problem is
so
he is.
As you guys are discussing this, you know, literally, you know, you traveled from the forest, you traveled into this forsaken, you know, magically cursed home. A runner from the town gates comes up and says, you know, there's someone to see you guys at the gates.
Oh, freaking!
Go.
It never ends.
We haven't even buried these people.
Thank you
I
for
just hope
carrying
this
this
isn't.
message.
I'm just
I'll
hope.
give him
I
a
just
gold
hope this
piece.
isn't a.
We'll go to the gates.
This
We're
isn't,
on the gates.
And on our ways to the gates. By the way, all the underhanded stuff Hemsworthy did, none of us actually know about.
We all know about it. We were
None of
right
us
there
know.
with him.
Half the stuff we don't know about.
He
Oh,
did
no,
everything.
we
He
know
only-
he can-
The only
we know he
person
can
who
open
knew about
locks.
the stuff that he did is dead, and that was my brother.
Okay, I'm following you. My point is, we know he's a high-end rogue.
No.
He's a
Well,
talent.
we know he can.
We've literally fought with him for like 10 adventures.
We know he can do certain things, but we don't know he's a criminal.
What you know about him is he's exceptionally dexterous, and he's explained his ability to, you know, pick locks is because he's got, you know, small fingers that are used to working with fine details.
We'll go to the gate. I'm
Other
just
than
worried
that,
this
Haven't
isn't.
we seen
he's
him
very-
backstab 50 times?
He's very
Well,
good.
that's not
he's
like-
very good at throwing daggers.
He
and he's-
doesn't have a sign above his head that says backstab rogue attack when he does it.
For normal people, I totally agree. We're adventurers. We've seen
Well,
this stuff for
but
6 levels.
Maybe you're
But we haven't
you're
seen him
crime
invest.
spree.
We haven't seen him do anything criminal.
Yeah.
We just seen him be effective in combat and stealthy, but we haven't seen him rob
Right.
anybody. Or,
At a level 20 times. Okay, here's the point. I would totally agree with you if the baker lady was accompanying us on adventures and killing half the people. To me, it seems ludicrous to think that he's not clearly a rogue.
See, you're looking at things from a gamist standpoint. You could say that he's a stealthy fighter because he's good at killing things with knives.
I completely agree. And what he tells everyone is, I am a
talent.
businessman. But we know he's a stealthy fighter, an adventurer. You don't get those skills from doing what he.
Well, I think
But
we
that
should-
doesn't
procures to
equal
do.
underhanded
But,
criminal.
Yeah.
Let's set this aside and see
You're
what's
being
at the
a
gate.
classist, sir.
I wish I could set it aside.
Set it
I hate to
aside,
say this, but
see what's at the
the
gate.
structure of your game
I'm worried that this
literally
version
means we have to
also-
suspect
But
everyone, and particularly Hemsworth.
Well, we can't
He's
just write it.
directly where this problem came from before.
And if you want to go down that
I
road,
definitely want to go down
you,
that road.
you can, and you've got people to
to
convince.
convince, agreed.
So-
now we're discussing this as we go to the game.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
So you guys talk about it for a few minutes, and as you approach the gate, the most unlikely of messengers is there. It is a gigantic snake, and we stop here.
That's a gigantic snake.
Do we
That
really?
messenger boy was probably an
there.
illusion.
Oh wait a minute. Well,
So
Wait, is it a
take-
yuan
take-
tea?
No.
Okay.
Take your say your goodbyes, guys.
All right.
later on. Adios. Until next time.
Stay nerdy.
Nerdy.